So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Tim Beglin.
Cheers Peter, it's a privilege to be here, it really is.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is absolutely up for it. On the way here pretty promptly. He's picked his way through. Let's see this. Barella aimed in towards the centre. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Carla. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's being urged to shoot. Who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well Peter, Erling Haaland is very much the player in all of football in so many ways. His development really owes to the fact that he made all the best choices. The clubs, the coaches, everything has been meticulously planned, and an awful lot of that would be attributed to his dad's experience.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. The ball goes in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Taken back swiftly. Martinez. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Carlos Augusto.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, there's more pressure on the ball here. Now it's Martinez. Barella. That's Enrique. Up he goes! Go in front. A great delivery and a finish to match.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. If the defence let themselves down by not picking him up, I think the boss won't be amused.
Alexander-Arnold has given away a free kick, and the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Carlos Augusto gets into some space. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Haaland. Carlos Augusto. Zielinski. Sucic. Laid out towards the right wing. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Referee has just said play on. He's got away. Lashes it across. He's cut it out. Kaka does really well to win the ball there. Sucic. Luis Enrique. Delicate chip through. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Bastoni. And Sucic. Barella.
Barcelona truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Now it's Haaland. Carlos Augusto. And Sucic. Barella. Visek. Played out to the right. He's in space and looking for options. Luis Enrique in acres of space out wide. Zielinski calmly anticipates. It's Barella. Made into space out wide. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Winning running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's cleared it out of harm's way.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Great vision. Messi gets into a good position. The referee brings the first half to a close. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
We're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Barella has not got well. And that is a good ball to try. And that's a race for the ball. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Barella. It's a pretty loose pass. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Time then for the first substitution of the game. Zielinski, and here's Lautaro Martinez, and the shot! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. Barcelona really could have done without this. A lot of furious gesticulation, but it is never going to make the referee overturn a decision.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a thing.
Time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position there. safe and simple.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed.
Terrific header! Cleared without complication. Thinks about the shot. And the shot! It's in! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! And that is fabulous! A true beauty of a goal!
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
In towards the back. Big header! And Nistelrooy gets flagged offside.
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Neymar swings it across. Vinicius Junior sticks it away. They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
And now he has two. We have ourselves a real game here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Vinicius Junior being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Carlos Augusto, he has a look up. Whistle's gone, that's foul. This is interesting, he has already had his name taken once.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. He's found a way through. Goal! Barcelona! A landmark moment for a player of grand significance. His 50th goal. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Can he get on the end? Shoots! That is certainly not what he had in mind.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
Well, there's going to be another change here. Sucic, Rice, Martinez, spread it left. Now it's DiMarco, skewed away.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Well timed, excellent interception. Vicente takes Barella. good one. Bastoni, Calhanoglu. Barella. Now it's Calhanoglu. Barcelona moments now away from seeing this one out. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Knocks it into space. Lovely ball and a great chance! It's there! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Minutes has been indicated.
2 up and very little time left. Takes a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
So here comes the substitution.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he's most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Sharp little ball here. No, that was never going to make it. Set. And Bastoni. Calhanoglu. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's delightful. Calhanoglu. And that is that. Barcelona have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. I'd like to have him on board.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
So the orchestra tunes, the patrons take their seats, the curtain is about to rise at the Theatre of Dreams once more. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's fabulous. Enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. No, that is pretty much the end of that. The most accurate pass. Passing is crisp and sharp. Just eases him off it. Can he get away? Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Oh, easy pickings there. Always onto this. Decent chance!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
That is as far as they're going to go. Saka. Great vision. Barcelona so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Alexander-Arnold kept his eye on it, and he's there. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Distributed tidily. That's a super give and go. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, good read. That's a good ball out wide. Saka picks it up out wide. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Sharp little ball here. He's got away. And that takes into the middle. Goal kick. Arsenal applying the press here. A high press.
Yeah, we've seen this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and of course the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, there are so much of it, but of course the returns can be terrific. Thinks about the shot. Oh, important interception. Messi. Now Kaká. Shifted into the flank. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kaká conjures time and space where few can. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of it. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Kaká. Looking for a run. Oh, ground support out wide. Big header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
But you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. It makes life so much harder for that defence.
Either side giving way. It has been tight. He's getting hounded, really hounded. Now it's Odegaard. Searching pass he's played there. Saka gets flagged offside.
Good read. He read that really well and stopped it.
With finesse. And he's there to clear it. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Played it early. And it's hoisted clear. Here comes ball. Climbs up big! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
This lofted through here. Fiori. Laid out to the left flank. Now it's Rice. Brings it back. There's the end of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Barcelona in half-time with a stronger 1-goal lead. Game has already resumed here.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Look at the space here. Oh, good spread. Barcelona different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Well, that is good. Super running shot. He's having a shot! Oh, how good is he? He's got himself an absolute peach. They have come roaring back.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they want another.
He has given that a lot back.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Arsenal have a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. Time for a change in personnel.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
And it's Ødegaard. Out to the right. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's made its way to him. He's found a way past. He's found a way through. Played into the box. A fight here against the crossbar.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Get up in no man's land. That is a great kick out. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Played it back. Crosses it in. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that is going out for a goal kick. Arsenal can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Substitution in progress.
Van Nistelrooy wins the duel this time. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Martinelli is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough of it.
And he's decided to go for it. Comfortable play for the keeper.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. Good ball over the top. Judge, surely! Goal! Barcelona! And they've got their lead back. It is a group finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that favour.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Barcelona go into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And he's managed to get free. Guard. Rice. This looks promising. Rice does really well there. He is strong. Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
That's an excellent interception. And the pass is intercepted. Martinelli. Oh, super ball. And the shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Arsenal can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Substitutions taking place.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
He has found a way through. Has crossed. Up he goes! Their attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Barcelona close now to seeing this one through to the end. Time added on 4 minutes. And it's Subimendi. Salima can get it clear. Subin goes for a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. That's a decent clearance. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. Martinelli. And that will be it. Barcelona have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
I think it comes down to one thing, Peter. The team's ability to dominate the flanks. And once they had that control established in those areas, they were off. This is a performance that hasn't just got my approval. Listen.
Thanks to Jim alongside me, and as fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Ayo, lumayan. Dulu pernah main ini mah di apa ini? Ayo yang PC bukan? Dan dia ambil macam dua. Emang Liga yang apa ya? Atur aja. Apa lobbynya? Apa ini kata saya? Oh, nomor ya. 23. Uang. Mana tadi yang mau main? Apa? Mana roomnya? Nama roomnya. Nama room.
I just came to get my money, ain't really come to party. I just came to get my money right. If you really wanna start, you should know that I don't want no fights. If you really wanna slip up, you just got to hang it up tonight. If I know what we do, never up, baby, you know that's right. Ain't really come to party. I just came to, I just came to. If you really wanna slip up, you just got to hang it up tonight. If I know what we do, never up, baby, you know that's right. I just came to get my money, ain't really come to party. I just came to get my money right. If you really wanna start, you should know that I don't
Waduh, ada juga main ini ya. Wis. gimana gak
Pain really can't come, pain really can't really can't come, pain really come party. I just skinny, I just skinny, I just skinny.
aku kayak MU dulu guys.
Of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. You, Jim, see making a difference here?
Bruno Fernandes is the modern-day Portuguese maestro. I really like him for his character as well, something that's not picked up on very much. I see him as a player who always goes about his business with conviction and authority, and a proper leader.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Van Nistelrooy, there's no flag. Great
Good.
chance! Oh, he's done it! The most decisive of all goals!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Ayo, tadi siapa yang mau main? Aduh, nyarinya kalau Yeah, yeah.
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Just joining us, we are already underway.
Beno.
The very versatile Shinji Kagawa, possibly been one of Japan's finest footballing experts.
Yeah, absolutely. The sort of player, Peter, you'll need if you're looking...
Diving header! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Bruno Fernandes is offering a wry smile there.
That has been slung wide. Matheus Cunha.
Wah, tindikan kawan. Mana larinya?
This is Van Nistelrooy. Oh, lovely bit of skill.
Might want to be careful there.
Šeško. Shaw. Over to the opposite flank. And he cuts out the supply. That has not gone well.
Diogo Dalot.
This looks promising. And they're quick to get it back. Casemiro. And it's Ugarte. Tries to pass it through. And it's Dalot. Hangs it across. That should be the goalkeepers. And it is. Have a look and place it forward. Ugarte. Great vision. Promising position. The way across. Ugarte. Thank you, Casemiro. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Van Nistelrooy. That is good pressure, just pounded him off it. Plays one through. Can he finish? Oh, he's done it! They willed it!
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity
So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Got on the way here pretty promptly. That is a little undercooked. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Running strong and purposeful. Looking to play it in. And here's Haaland. That's been intercepted. That's great positioning. So good from him. Haaland! Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made. Barcelona really should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. Ronica. Well, now here's a good battle. Bicep to bicep.
Bicep to bicep.
Oh, good steal. He's just read it. Quality ball. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture? Well, the midfielder. Decent shot! Goal! Barcelona!
Best skill.
That was a given. It always
What
was.
play.
So often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen. An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. Now it's Kaka. Looking for a runner. Played into space out wide. Right there! That is clearly not the outcome he wanted. That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area. Plenty of movement too. Searching pass, and he's there to clear it. Here's a corner, good chance. Barcelona with their first corner, first in the game for either side actually. Mallorca have the chance to go the other way. Gently done. Beraldo promptly onto that, and that is that. He's in space and looking for options.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 was scored. Nicely weighted ball. Good play on the left-hand side.
Oh, really well played.
In towards the back stick. That has been knocked clear. Can see things others simply cannot. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And a chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Their second corner of the game. It's bounced back off the post. Kaka. Well seen. Saw that coming. That was well played. Well stopped. Played it again.
Yes.
Shooting chance. It's in. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Vinicius Junior. That looks a decent ball. Well, played right into his path. Kaká! Brilliant! A finish right from the top draw. And they're at it again in double quick time. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Played towards the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Kaká. Gravenberg. He's having a go. Costa. Barcelona have hit a quick-fire double here. That's a good ball out wide. Looking for options for movement. There's the delivery. And it's Kaká. Haaland. Vinicius Junior. Joseph. Mojica. And he was alert to it. Messi. Now it's Morishi. Some resolute defending there. That is good pressure, just pounded him off it. Oh, that's neat. It's the whistle for half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they want to keep things that way.
Barcelona, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break. Gravenberg concedes a free kick for that. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass, and a tricky one at that.
And for sure, that was not one of his best. It's Costa. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Oh, that's a key interception. Can he get it through? Now it's Morishi. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And that's going to be a booking. Looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. Is slick, the speed is slippery. Defence though able to hold on this time. Alexander-Arnold spots it and intercepts. The most accurate pass, and that has left him in a heap.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Alexander-Arnold with the foul. He knew what was coming. That's the yellow card. Barcelona making consecutive
changes here.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Well, already game, set and match, or so it feels. A sharp little ball here. Reception, his positioning was spot on. Costa. Barcelona will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Knocks it into space. Vinicius Junior is seated in a wide position. Cleared away. Corner number 3 coming up. Big header! Alexander-Arnold, and he's picked it up out wide. Cross flung in towards the middle. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. Barcelona, he's had a shot! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Costa engages and forces him off the ball. Rice tries to play it through. Oh, delightful ball. This might spell danger, and the finish!
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Takes a shot! Great strike, the test for the keeper.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
So their 4th quarter of the game. Haaland! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Stood up well to him there. No, that's been intercepted. Rice. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. It's a promising position. No time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Oh, that's well spotted. Vinicius Junior, can he latch on to this? And that is out and behind, it's a good block. They're up to 5 corners now. That has been knocked clear. Savinho going face-to-face with his great rival. Smartly reclaimed. And here's Savinho. Now it's Haaland. Shoots! And the keeper has done it up. Top stop. Can they get him away? So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. He's got away. What about this? Oh, smashing header!
Smashing header!
Livid with himself. Costa. Great vision.
Pertama tuh.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. That's been cut out, well played. That is good alertness. Spread out to the left. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Ini juga PR.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time.
Tar.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. He has found the way through. Oh, well played. Costa. And time is up. So a real showpiece win. This
Nanti
lot was
kalau
simply far too clever for their opponents,
lama.
and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Vinicius Junior picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Jam 2.
Your final thoughts, Jim?
Jam berapa? Jam 4 berarti, jam 4. Jam nah, nggak ada 2, nggak ada 2. Jam PA.
Hello and welcome one and
Number
all. The
10,
atmosphere
Pat.
building
Jam
very nicely here.
Pat.
Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, it's a formation, this, Jim, with a packed midfield, isn't it?
Yeah, and it allows for a lot of flexibility, Peter. You know, combative without the ball, expansive with it. It's a system that's naturally going to ask an awful lot from your central striker, but also for anyone positioned out wide. You're the key supply route, and at the same time, the defensive cover. So, effectively, you're the lungs and legs of the team.
Messi carries the ball down the right. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail, time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
And he's lost Oyarzabal!
Belum
He's
sampah.
got away with one there. Belgia wins the duel this time. Sucic. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Played through for the wide man. Zubimendi. And it's Marie. Barcelona yet to have an attempt on goal. Martin. Zubeldia. Oh, that's fabulous. Tries to play it through. He's tries a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Elustondo can get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence.
อุ้ย
Sucic, Marine, he's not going to go any further than that. Zubimendi. It's Vinicius Junior. Kubo.
Siapa itu?
Zubimendi gets a foot in here. Haaland is onto this. Rolls it backwards.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Marine.
Tanya mau siapa yang sakit tadi gitu.
Kubo. Marine
Enggak, ngapain nyobain.
knocks it into space. Elizondo is in a really good position out wide. He's right there! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
15 minutes till half-time. And it's Marine. Messi. Messi stood his ground strongly. Vinicius Junior, he has found the way through. In it comes.
Ini saja yang minum, ngapain harus
Should be the
babang?
goalkeepers, and it
Enggak.
is. Put in. Gravenberg is the guilty party there.
Ini saja yang minum.
Played out to the right. Kubo. Sucic. Sucic!
Blok luar biasa.
Kept it bidding low.
Sucic clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
That looks a cracking ball. Now it's Haaland. Kaká. Kaká receives it in a good position here. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Now it's Oyarzabal. Gonzalo Guedes. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. No way he was going to let him past.
Bucet itu
Out to the left it
melewati orang.
goes. Now it's Vinicius
Pakai bola.
Junior. Great vision. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That has not gone well. Zubimendi. That'll be the last act of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. Here we go again.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Played in deep. And it's hoisted clear. Can he get on the end of this? Can he get it through? Oh, important interception.
Apa?
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the
Team.
final pass looked decent. He
Nama
just
apa?
couldn't take out that
Tim Madrid.
ball.
Kena. Tolong.
Marine.
Dari mana lagi udah babang?
Barcelona come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Barcelona lah.
Plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Best part of an hour and still no breakthrough from either side. He's intervened well there. Kaká out to the right. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Shot, surely! He has done it! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Kubo takes on his marker.
Oh, great feat that.
Spread neatly. It's made its way to him. He climbs up big. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Gampang. Bahasa Indonesia, bahasa Sundanya.
Elistondo is
Babari.
there and he can pick it up. He's in a good position here. Sucic.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. Obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Enggak. Berani.
Kubo! It's anyone's ball now.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And he shoots! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Haaland. Decent chance! Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Now it's Oyartaba, spread it left. Nicely aimed pass, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Goes for a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Marine. Now it's Oyartaba. Now it's Gonzalo Guedes. Half an hour gone in the second half. Now, can they get him away? Hoisted, and the finish! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Barcelona have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Savinho going face to face with his great rival.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the...
And a chance! It's fallen kindly here. He's got a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going...
He's had a shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Savinho clearly furious with himself there. They looked for all the world like they were going to go 3-up.
And he's heaved it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Is there any support? He might not need it. Mendes gets good distance on it. Played towards the other side.
Well spotted.
Rafinha. Now Now it's Neymar. He's shifting through the gears here. Real chance here.
Barcelona.
There's the shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Diam gak?
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate. That's just as the chance! And that's off target. Marine. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, really good feet. Crunching tackle. Marine. Elustondo. And that will be it. Barcelona really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing.